it is okay to forget about a product. The thing is, if there's something scratching in your head, don't ignore that. Let it back in your life. This idea for this video sparked somewhat in 2025, and then someone commented something similar under a video a while ago, and I kept on thinking about this, like, what are some products that I loved, but I kind of forgot about? Some of these made it, of course, back into my collection. Some of these, or actually all of these, are in my collection. One of them is not, but I'm so close on purchasing this. Sometimes, especially when you have a bigger makeup collection, there will be just products that they will sit in the back of your drawer, they will cry, they will scream for help, they will say, "Mama, I don't love you anymore. Why did you forget about me?" And sometimes I, in my head, imagine this, and I'm pretty sure that I should seek help. But I made a list. So I thought of 8 products that I actually forgot, but I still love. And I either try now to implement them more in my daily routines, or I have to just make, I don't know, like goals to use it more. The first one I want to mention, I don't have in my collection at all at this point, and that's the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I went through so many jars of this, and honestly, you know what? Shouldn't we check together if there is a deal? Because it's Christmas time, and during the Christmas time, there is always this beautiful deal. Either you get a big size and a small size for the price of a little bit less than the big size, or sometimes you pay the full price of the full size, but you get a second on top. And I know that a lot of the times Zalando has actually great deals on this. So let's make it together, because I really I want to have it back. The more I talk about this, the more I think about this, the more I actually want it back. So here we have Bobbi Brown. They used to have it last year on their website, so the duo was less than €60. Maybe they will come back for this on Black Friday, so we will not shop now, but it doesn't matter. I just want to say that I love this. This used to be my favorite primer, and I'm pretty sure that when I bring this back in my collection, that will not change, because this is not even a favorite anymore. This is a holy grail, something that I can always rely on. The next thing that I want to mention, and I'm very, very happy to report that I have them back in my life, and I just take a few here in front out of this little holder, and these are MAC lipsticks. MAC lipsticks have been around for so long, and one of my earliest memories in my makeup life is me being 20, going to a MAC counter and falling in love with the products that I see there, because that was the first time I got professionally face matched. That was 15 years ago, by the way. Oh my god, I'm so old. But also this display of MAC lipsticks. And then YouTube, people had these lipstick displays and they were collecting, here is my 40 MAC lipsticks, and I'm not better. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 11, 15, 16 MAC lipsticks. I just grabbed 3. I have here, just to show you some of them. Taupe. Do you see that? It's completely unused. I haven't even used taupe yet. Then we have, caviar. That's a black lipstick, just as I like them. Then, Thanks It's MAC. Oh, that is such a viral shade, and I absolutely love this. What else did I grab? Modesty, a beautiful nude lipstick. When I want to have a nude lipstick, MAC is the one where I get my nude lipstick, because they are just so perfect. And MAC lipsticks, I think, definitely fit this description. They can be easily forgotten, but you shouldn't, because we all love the MAC lipsticks. They're just OGs. and we all love them. The product that made me fall in love with underpainting glow primers is the Hollywood Flawless Filter. And I repurchased a new one 3 or 4 months ago, so somewhere in 2025, and I still like this. This product is so weird, and so many people, they were all discussing, yeah, how do you use this? Do you know what I do with this? I apply this as extra base, as extra glow base between my regular primer and before foundation. This is what made me fall in love, and that is why I have so many underpainting glow products now. But Hollywood Flawless Filter, despite its being so basic, and the shade range is not the best. This is the shade 1 Fair. It's a little bit too yellow and golden for me, but I can make it work. I just wish that this shade 1 here was a little bit more like the shade 1 in the Unreal Glow Sticks. That would be amazing. Or Unreal Glow Foundation, whatever the stick things were called. They were, by the way, not good. This one, way better. But I still like this, still think this is an OG, and this is something that you can also forget that you have this, but pull it out, use it again. And here we have the perfect example of a product that was sitting in front, or not in front, in the back of my drawer. And mid-2025, I rearranged it a little bit and I found this and I was like, oh, what a bad makeup mother am I that I neglected you. My Chanel Le Symbol highlighter. I love this bad bitch so much. I will trust this bad bitch in court, honestly. It's so pretty. It made me fall in love with all types of glitter highlights. I already loved the Fenty How Many Carats before that, but How Many Carats is different to this. I think it's majorly different. The type of glitter that is on your face is just very, very different. And this Le Symbols is like Fenty How Many Carats, but not as glittery. It's like this soft foreplay before you're ready to dip into How Many Carats. I love this, and I have been constantly using this now for the past month and weeks because of its beautiful. It just matches the look so well. But one of the reasons I forgot and why it was in the back of my drawer is because of the size. It's really hard to store. Moving on, and that is a Pigment. And that is a product that I forgot about, but love, but actually every now and then thought about. And in 2025, I pulled the trigger and I ordered it again. MAC Blue Brown Pigment. This is the reason why I love oil spill shades. This is it. Again, a memory. Let's go back down memory lane. In 2013, 12 years ago, 12. I was 22 back then. Okay, I was in London for a short amount of time. Yeah, I lived there for a short amount of time. And these pigments were a big thing on YouTube, and but they were not that easy to get in Germany. I remember that I went to the MAC counter a year ago, or around the time when I got the match. I don't know if that was the same visit at MAC or one of the many that came after this. But I asked for the pigment at the German MAC counters, and they didn't have that. Maybe it was just the counter that I had access to. Who knows? And on the website, they were also not available. I remember that you were able to order these in the US. And no thank you. But when I lived in London, I went to Harrods. And in the first level of Harrods, when you enter, there was the makeup department. And there was a MAC counter, and I straight up went to that fucking MAC counter and I bought exactly 2 products. The Blue Brown Pigment and the Club Single Eyeshadows. Oh! This is such a memory trip, honestly. I don't know what it is with this pigment. It's not even that good. It's a good pigment, not gonna lie, but let's be honest. We have so many better eyeshadows these days. But there is something to this. First of all, back then, there wasn't a thing here on top. Like, you open this and the pigment spilled out. There is just something special for me with the blue-brown pigment, and yeah, it has to do with this memory. So I would cherish this forever. I'm happy that I have it now again. Is it something that I use constantly? Absolutely not. But it's a product that I kind of forgot about, but I love for a very specific reason. Especially in 2025, blushes just overruled us. I don't know what it was, but I feel like usually you have seasons. You know, in summer it's bronzer, in spring and so on there is a lot of blush. In the fall time and winter time I feel like it's also a lot of highlight. But 2025 was blush, blush, blush. Everywhere is blush. In every formula, in every color, mainly purple and lilac, but blush. And then I tend to forget all the blushes that I already have because all the new toys. One of the blushes that isn't even that old, but I forgot about because of all the new lilac blushes that entered my life in 2025. So I think it's valid to have it here on the list. It's the Girlcult Black Fuwa blush that is from the 4 Chinese Great Inventions line. I love this blush. It's not black. Let me tell you, this is a eggplant color. On the face, honestly, when you blend this out, I don't think that it stays this in this eggplant color. It lightens a little bit, but the overall effect that you have on the face from this blush is a very darkened, vampy, sultry appearance, and I like this. It's a very specific formula that I think you have to like because it is bouncy. Kind of silicone bouncy, but it's still a cream. It feels a bit like a powder, but it is a cream. I like it a lot. I used it, by the way, very recently for a look, and I was like, who is this vamp? Same goes with this here. These are my lip liners, and I did a declutter this year 2 times. I have a lip liner problem. But in this here are some specific lip liners that I constantly forget about how awesome they are. So let me pull them out. Can I get all of them now? And no, it's not Charlotte Tilbury. It's not MAC. It's not Lisa Aldrich. It's also not ColourPop because ColourPop I added this year and I fucking love them. They were all like somewhere here in the middle. Let's just take this single one. Sephora collection. These are the Sephora lip stain liners and I grabbed the shade 02 Classic Beige. I think I have 3 or 4 shades I have in my collection. And Classic Beige, yeah, it's like a classic beige. The formula is like a mini lipstick, but much more pigmented. Like, this is really powerful. You can easily blend them in and they do stay. They are lip stain liners. I love them and they're fucking cheap. They are $10 here in Germany. So I assume that they are somewhat at the same price range in the States, in the US Sephora. Check them out. Sephora collection makeup, I shit you not, is awesome. And last but not least, I want to put a face palette on this list that is sadly discontinued, but I heard the rumors that Blendbunny might bring something similar back because Blendbunny does every now and then a like Q&A, blah 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 on the Instagram stories and people constantly ask, hey, can you please bring back Nocitlucent? And if I remember correctly, Blendbunny answered that they're working on something similar and I cannot wait. But Nocitlucent is 100% a face palette, a highlighter palette that I forget that I have this, but I fucking love this. 6 beautiful shifty highlighters. This, by the way, made me fall in love with shifty highlighters, so of course it has a special place here. And basically you have, I don't know if you can tell here on the camera, but in the back you have the colors. You have purple, pinky, something peachy, blue, green, and gold yellow. I love them. Oh, no, the other way around. Golden, yellow, green, and blue. Yeah, that was the right order. I'm sorry. Love them. Absolutely stunning highlighter palette. I'm happy that I have it. It is, as said, discontinued. So if you have it, pull it out. Use it. Honestly, what do you want to do with this? I know it's discontinued. I know it hurts, but makeup is meant to be used and loved. Otherwise, they will haunt you in your dreams. And one day, one of these palettes, one of these highlighters or blushes that you just refuse to use, they will find out how to open your drawer, and they will find out how to open the door, and then they will walk in your bedroom, and they won't do anything. They will just sit on your chest while you're sleeping, staring at you judgefully. What are products? When I talk about this specifically, products you forgot, but you love actually, that come to your mind. Do you have them still? Are you now pulling them out because you're afraid that they will kill you when you sleep? Let me know. Put all of these beautiful products down below because I love to see what creeps you in the makeup world. Thank you so much for joining. Please make sure you're subscribed because we're still in the middle of ELLAMAY, and that means there are a couple of videos on the playlist, more videos to come in this month, and I hope I can see you actually tomorrow.